Are teachers ready for virtual learning? I spoke today with the president of the Teachers Association, Trina Gonzalez-Alessi. Trina, it's good to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First off, tomorrow's the big day. Are teachers ready?
Our teachers are ready definitely to engage with their students. They're excited to see their new class lists. They're excited to see how this is going to all play out. There's obviously anxiety, there's some nervousness. I think once it gets started, that will subside a little bit and they'll see that it'll go a little bit smoother than what they actually are anticipating.
Last week, I spoke with the Teachers Union for the Coachella Valley USD, and they were talking about some of the concerns they had about online learning. Is Desert Sands experiencing any of that?
Well, Desert Sands is in a unique situation that we do have great connectivity and devices and MiFi devices for students who don't have Wi-Fi at their house. That was a project that was taken on over a year ago, and so we know that we have better connectivity than the other two Valley school districts. Also last week, there was an extensive platform of trainings that were offered every day by the district on the different learning platforms and some of the assessment platforms. And you could either attend those trainings live or you could watch them in a recorded version. And they were on every platform that the district is going to be offering their students this year. So I feel like if you were somebody who was not familiar with a platform last week, you would be more familiar by now and ready to go.
So it sounds like teachers at Desert Sands are pleased with how the district has prepared them for virtual learning.
I believe so. I think the only complaint would be that it was at the last minute. They would have liked it a lot earlier than the week before school started. That way they'd have a little bit more time to practice and use those tools and plan. Virtual teaching takes a lot longer to plan than in-person teaching. So they would have liked a little bit more time, but I attended several of the trainings and I thought that they were very high quality.
Obviously, this is going to be a very different year compared to years past. What are some of the biggest challenges that teachers are anticipating?
I think engagement is going to be a challenge. We want to make sure that our students are excited to come to the classes every day. And when you're teaching in person, there's so much that you can do to make it exciting. But when you're looking at a flat screen every day, it's a little bit more difficult. I know that there are so many resources out there to be able to even have like icebreakers at the beginning of a class or ideas for journaling and things that you never would have thought of in this environment. And I think that teachers are really making use of reaching out to our state level union, California Teachers Association, and even our national level union, National Educators Association. And they're providing a tremendous amount of resources to be able to just pick and choose what you want to be able to do for your students.
I'm curious, are most teachers going to be teaching from empty classrooms or from home?
You know, we haven't actually taken a survey or had any kind of questionnaire regarding that yet. My feeling is that there'll be about a third that would teach in the classroom and 2/3 from home for various reasons.
What is the message that teachers have for parents and students ahead of tomorrow?
I think the motto of this year is going to be patience and grace, and that's for everybody. Administrators to teachers, teachers to students, parents to teachers. Everybody needs to have patience and grace. We've never dealt with this before. We are dealing with it one day at a time. There could be things that are implemented that don't work, and then we have to try something else. So if you see a communication, say you have an email or a schedule comes out or something, and you're a parent and you're looking at it and you just start to get furious because this will never work, please communicate and have patience and grace in that communication to allow for adjustments to be made. Every day we're making adjustments to how we are doing our duties that we normally would would not be doing this way. So over communicate. If you don't hear back, go to the next level. If you don't hear back from them, go to the next level. Don't wait 2-3 weeks to get an answer for something. Over communicate so that your students stay engaged and our children keep learning.
Some good advice there. All right. Trina, it's good to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Peter.